Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Final Fantasy XIV, Our Realm Awoken. And last time we just finished up a trial at the end of the episode, beat Good King Muggle the 12th to the ground, and yeah. Let us continue on with our MSQ. So let's go to Camp Tranquil. How is Saga looking? Looking fine. Fine indeed. And then we are just going to mount up. Let's have a talk to Puknipak. Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Mugumug 12, may his magnificent words serve as an example to us all, has fallen. All Muggle can owes you a death, Kupo. And I sense Ryo wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption. On properties of primals. Your bravery in service of the Turtleswood and her Muggles shall not be forgotten, Drazor. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of this great victory from mouth of the man responsible. Pray return to the Lotus Sand and treat her to a full account of the day's events, while the details are yet fresh in your mind. Sure. Let's go back to Gridon. We have a free teleport over there, so that's nice. Anyway. Yeah, I need to get this up. There you go. This up. Yeah. We're closing in at the end of Realm Awoken, so that's gonna be nice. Let's go to the Conjurer's Guild. Talk to the Silent Conjurer. The LDC here is expecting you, sir. May I show you in? Yes, please. Is this voiced? Please say it's voiced. No, it's not gonna be voiced. Drazor, you have returned to us, unharmed and victorious. Thus I too reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind to oblige me, I will fain hear all that occurred in Tormarch. Then it is as we feared. The king really is a primal? But he really isn't, is he? I mean, Muggles don't worship him. For one thing, he's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I ever heard of. Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains true, a combination of power contained in crystals and the force of their collective faith. The Muggles call forth a being by right. Right should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse, to eat which compromised him instead being scattered to the four winds. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same. Which means... Ascians, this whole business reek of their handiwork. Kupo, they said... No. They said it was Maskman who taught them how years ago. But Britannia has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question. Confound it all, how many more will ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear. So long as the paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. A somber thought, but a salutary one. My heartfelt thanks, Drazor. Already the information you have provided has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I wish we might finish discussing that other matter. The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Scion shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Ravenous Toll. We knew we could count on you, my lady. While Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with Elder Caesar, mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedents of all that has transpired. Sure. Let's go. Pray return to the Waking Sands. Let's mount up. Riding on a magic tech armor over there. Look at him go. Still has some left on doing, yeah. Quarters, East Shroud, Tunlan. Yeah. You may see them. Or maybe not. We shall see. Boom. Let's go and see Nymphilia. And see what she has to say. It is good to see you hale and healthy, Drazor. I received word from Ida and Papalima that you have fell good King Muggle Mog the 12th. May his name ever be be remembered. I love that they say that. But I hope to hear your version of the tale. So it was as they said, summoned with the same methods used by the Beast tribes and taught by the Ascians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Caesar of her usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Drazor. The Gifted. Owing to tireless efforts of all concerned, we are at long last ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Ravenous Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need of caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan will only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I should be the last to leave, and I will have you remain with me until then, Drazor. Upon my departure, the Waking Sun will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premise will be given into the care of Urianja. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our Order's history. Mayhap it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. Urianger shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone. Alice shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require assistance, I have the assurance that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Urianger, would you inquire of him if any task remains undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something important. What important did you forget? Sorry about the car noise, but I'm gonna have my window open because it's so fucking hot today and I don't want to deal with that, so yeah. Thou art welcome, Drazor, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave, unburdened by concern of my well-being. Verily thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should rightly be consigned to the annals of history. In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestors faded by the eons, and still man glorieth in his discoveries. This true his pride that wisdom doth ever give way of ignorance, well, and they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. Be not offended, Drazor, thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength and all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lessons of history. Would that the same could be said of Whence came that cry, the Sola, 12 offend the antecedent? Drazor, you must. What do I have to do? Tell me. While I take a sip. Of some cider. Tell me, Luisa, would you have done the same? Luisa Levieux was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. But Ascian, here, how? How readily you see, you're indeed grifted, antecedent. But you're not like the others, you're robes. Gifted but ignorant, yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. He who... You speak of La Brea. La Brea is a warrior. He fought. He fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he still... Come, I only confirm that which you already knew. There's no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. What are We're ready when you are, my lady. If there's nothing else. Is something the matter? Oh no, Tataru. You're gonna spill the beans. I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave, but I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready. Tataru, dude, you're spilling the beans every time. Every time. It's only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless, what truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive naught. So it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me. Nothing. The gift grants you clarity. It grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. Laopreia did not think so highly of the echo. Laopreia is wrong about a great many things. The echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have not yet mastered. And if it did, there will be no strife between our people, or we would be of one mind. I leave as I came, in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends. Wait, stay where you are. Mayhap I was indelicate. This is mercy. She shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the order, I wonder? So, we're wasting some good time at the moment. I take it there's no need to explain. Save your concern. They meant not lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. I heard a cry. What happened? Are you alright? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I can fetch a flask of my special tonic. Riaja sent word to the students of Baldesin. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there's any reference to Ascians robed in white, however oblique, I wouldn't know of it. And Ascian, my lady, was that what gave you the cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white step forth from the Viking sands, yet as Ascians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I know not and care not. Find him, Drazor. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to. Pay attention to me, Tataru. Let's go with those Ascians. Because that can't go wrong. Doot. Oh. Oh yeah, I need to do this rotation. I'm like leveling Dragoon on my main, so it's gonna be so weird too. go back to... Monk feels so weird to me. But yeah, anyway. I'm told you are the warrior of light, but I would not know for myself. I shall walk north, you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. Perish me? Do you know who I am? Do you see my punchy glows over here? Yeah, thought so. Anyway, does summon my Chocobo. Hello, bub. Let's go. Again. And then we move up. What a target. Somebody else doing exactly the same quest. Still helping each other. That noise. And then there's the last battle up here. Teleport. Cool. There you go. That's all. Remarkable, truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save he who bested Labrea could endure such an examination. Don't talk now. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is not now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? That it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary Says the one sending stuff at me, trying to kill me over here. Dude, you have no right to say what I can't do. You bore witness to my audience with your cousin, do you not? Then, no, I acted on in self-defense. That's it. Sure, in that instance, true. But when I followed you here, who summoned those monsters? Tutso. That's an act of aggression against me. What happened in Assassin had nothing to do with me. But that is an aggression against me, too. I realize the same can be said of Larbrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you, one so strong in the gift that he could cast us out. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, this people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, so shall it begin. As it should always have been. As it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again. Okay, see ya. And how about you don't do those acts of aggression next time? When you want to speak, like, just speak plainly. Don't send monsters at me and tell me not to lay a hand on you, because that's pretty hypocritical. Pretty hypocritical, to be honest. To BH. Anyway. Where's my companion? Companion. Still a long way to rank 7. That's fine. This fine. Fine indeed. Okay. Thank the gods you returned, Drazor. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it now as a reproved elusive. Beg pardon? He was waiting for you. What did he do? What did he say? As it was, so shall it be again? Of when does he speak? And of what exactly? The word of Elidibus portend much to, but reveal nothing, say perhaps a measure of disdain for Larbrea. I have a hope for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions. Voids and blood. Okay. And I think this is the last quest of this patch. Let us set aside the matter of the Ascians until after we are completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of Alamegan Resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with vital Imperial secrets while feeding his paymaster subtly concealed misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal of what they believed to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. It is my hope that Urianger will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father. That's kinda sad, but